being broke doesn't have to be a way of life. The solution that most people would run to when it comes to fixing their financial problem is mostly cutting down on expenses, but that is extremely hard, especially in today's world. So we have kind of like normalized living paycheck to paycheck that we've become completely blind to all the possibilities that are out there. You can only cut all your expenses to an extent, like because like you need to live. So after doing so much research, after watching so many videos, I have come to a conclusion, which I believe that a lot of people can agree with me, is that the number one solution to cutting the cycle of being broke or cutting the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck is increasing your income. It is the most simplest thing to do when it comes to improving your quality of life, but let's be honest, it's not the easiest. If you really want to have financial breakthrough, if you want to break free from from most of the stress that we encounter in this life, increasing your income is the best solution to most of our problems. So I'm going to talk about the benefit of increasing your income and also some of the ways on how you can increase your income on this video. If you are new to this channel, my name is Agnes. I'm here sharing my journey to financial independence, and if this is your thing, please hit that subscribe button. And if this video has added some value to you so far, please do not hesitate to give it a like and also share it. There are so many benefits that comes with increasing your income. My favorite one is that you have a better quality of life. Just imagine all the things that you can do by having more money. Like what I mean by better quality of life is that most of our stress can be linked to financial problem. Like I speak from experience. The times when I've gone through so much stress in this life has just been because of money. So by having more money, you already are able to solve most of your problems, like to live a better quality of life. You can afford to send your children to the best school. You can afford to eat the best quality food. You can even afford to get preventative health care, which is something that a lot of people do not get because they believe that preventative health care can be quite expensive. So when you have money, when your income exceeds your expenses, you will definitely have a better quality of life. You will have less stress. The second benefit is that you will have more opportunity for investment. Like when you make money, you want that money to keep on working for you because you don't want to work for money for the rest of your life. So how can you invest when you don't have money? So when you're making more money, when your income exceeds your expenses, then you have more room for you to diversify your investment, because you reap more benefit when you have like a better asset allocation. The third is improved financial stability. Like this is what I'm striving for. So now you might be asking yourself like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, everybody says that you need to make more money, everybody says you need to make more money. How do I make more money? There are so many ways to make more money, and I have some of the examples here because like on this channel I talk a lot more about my experience. So I'm going to share with you guys some of the ways that I have personally followed, some of the things that I have personally done in order for me to increase my income. So the first one is the obvious one. This is when you ask for a raise. Now again, this one is simple, but it's not the easiest thing to do, asking for a raise. So if you're in a job and you've been in that job for some time, you've given your best ability to the job, you do your job the right way, you add value to the company, then I think it's about time for you to ask for a little bit more money. So because this is what I did, I asked for an increase. Now the thing is, it will always not be guaranteed, because depending on what the company is going through or the financials of the company, you might not necessarily get this increase. Like in my case, I did not get an increase. You just need to make sure that when you are going to ask for an increase, you must be in the right mental space, knowing that they might say no, and if they say no, then it's not the end of the world. You can then find other ways on how you're going to make them say yes. After I was told no, that I couldn't get an increase, then the second thing that I started working on was just to gaining skills that can either make me more money or skills that can help me get a promotion in the company. I've made a video which I will link up here on skills that you should not be sleeping on, skills that you have to learn because they have a potential of making you a lot of money. Some of the skills that I've been working on are selling, marketing, artificial intelligence. You don't have to go to university to get these skills. Like there are books that you can read to acquire these skills. There are online courses that you can do in as little as 2 weeks, 1 week, in order for you to get like a certificate that can prove that you've done this. Third thing is starting a side hustle. So once maybe you do have some skills that you can allow you to start a side hustle, or you want to learn a skill to start a side hustle. It's going to be a little bit challenging having a side hustle and a main job, but it's something that if you can try even to invest like a couple of hours in your side hustle, eventually you probably might be able to automate it, or to have your side hustle run without you necessarily being there. Once you have the skills, then you want to focus on starting a side hustle or a small business that can give you extra income. Currently, I'm still on this side hustle stage. So like I've acquired some skills. I'm still acquiring more skills, but I'm currently working on side hustles and small businesses ideas that can potentially make me money. And then the last thing, this one, you'll need to have like money in order for you to do this, or you'll have to invest quite some time into it before it can start producing results. This is like getting passive income ideas, because with the passive, there's a huge difference between a side hustle and passive income. Side hustles, you have, with a side hustle, you will have to be there working in your side hustle or doing something in your side hustle for you to make money. But with passive income, this is something that you only put your money in once, or you only do something once, and now while you're sleeping or while you're at the beach on holiday, whatever that you had invested on gives you income. Like you don't have to work for this income. So once you've probably built the side hustle, you have extra money, you can then invest your money into certain stuff that can pay you dividends. Now those dividends will come as passive income because you are not actively working to make that money. Your money is working to give you whatever money that you get. So I'm going to implore you guys to focus more on increasing your income than cutting your expenses. Like unless your budget looks like you're spending 50% of your income on leisure, on doing things for fun, then that's like a serious thing that you need to, like on a serious note, you will have to cut down those expenses. But if your income can only afford, if your income can only afford you to pay rent, transport and eat, then there's nothing that you can cut out of that income. The problem is making money problem. It's not a spending problem, it's an income problem. You need to shift your thinking on ways to make more money than cutting your expenses. I hope this video does resonate with you, and if you have some ideas that you'd like to share with us, please don't leave them in the comments. And again, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you have not. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Bye.